example 5. So solve and graph the solution set on a number line. So this has two inequalities, right? So that means that this is what they call a compound inequality. Well, you know what we did before, what we did to one side, we did to the other, didn't we?
Yes.
When we did we subtracted 3x from one, we subtracted it from the other.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the same thing here, except for you don't just have two sides, you have three sides. And when you want to solve this for x, but you want x to be in the middle. All right? So we're going to get x by itself, but what we do to one side, we're going to do to all three. So what are we going to do first to get x by itself? Alright, so we got to move the 3, so we're going to subtract 3. But what you do to 1, you do to all of them. So we have negative 2. My inequality doesn't change. 2x, the 3 cancels. Inequality didn't change. And we get 8. Then what? How do we get x by itself? Good. Divide by 2. So every side, or every piece here is getting divided by 2. So negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. Does my inequality sign change? But I divided. It wasn't a negative though, right? So inequality stays the same. The 2 cancels, you get x. We said inequality was the same, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. And so here's our solution. So it said solve and graph the solution set. So we solved it. So now we just need to graph. Put your infinities. Put 0. We know it's going to go from negative 1 to 4. So they need to be on there. And where am I going to shade? Where's your x at in your inequality? Between them, isn't it? So shade between those two numbers. And then at the negative 1, do you use parenthesis or bracket? Bracket, because it's got the equal to. And what about at the 4? Parenthesis, because it does not have an equal to. And so there is our graph.